These are 5 tips for Valkyria Revolution. Valkyria Revolution is an action role-playing game from Media.Vision that has a rich story and a unique gameplay style. You play as Valyria and his team as they try to take back Jutland territories from the country of Rusheim. As you hop into combat, you'll see that Valkyria Revolution feels like XCOM and Dynasty Warriors had an anime baby. The combat is unique and the characters are plentiful. They kinda have to be. We'll get into that. These are 5 tips for Valkyria Revolution.
Then allow me to continue.
Tip number 1, grab some popcorn. I recommend something with a lot of butter. Valkyria Revolution is cutscene heavy, so those looking for a rich story, an expansive world, and plenty of backstory will thoroughly enjoy this game. The game opens with a Jutland student as he asks his teacher to tell the true story of the 5 traitors. You play as Valyria, one of those 5 traitors. The story surrounding the world is massive, and if you want to dive in further, there are 4 previous games in the series. This game is a spin-off, so don't worry if it's your first time playing the series. And like I said, there's plenty of backstory to ensure those new to the series don't get lost.
You're quite studious. How splendid.
Tip number 2, swing, swing, pause. Valkyria Revolution introduces a new mechanic to the series. What was once a turn-based RPG is now a real-time battle with turn-based elements. So hacking and slashing your way to victory won't work here. You'll need to plan your attack. Once you use an attack, you'll have to wait for your action bar to refill, so you'll need to dodge or guard in the meantime. Instead of the traditional attack, if you push Y, it will pause the field and allow you to access your submenu. Here's where you can choose from various spells, use your sidearm, or toss a grenade out. When using these options, a highlighted field will appear around the player, showing the area of attack. So plan accordingly. See a group of enemies standing together? I recommend a well-placed grenade. Tip number 3, permadeath is real. One of the highlighting staples of this game is the introduction of permadeath. If you're not careful when planning out your actions, you could be leading your squad to their demise. If someone in your squad loses all their health, they'll be downed. It's your job to run and pick them up with the allotted time, or they're gone. Like, gone. You'll have a chance to retry the mission, but if you complete the mission with down characters, you can wave goodbye to them forever. Considering each character is a subclass on their own, it means you can customize team combinations to better complete objectives. It's probably a good idea to not have any casualties. Try to be a good leader, for their sake. Tip number 4, order up.
Come on in.
Valkyria Revolution has a town system you can visit in between missions where you can get better gear, skills, and improve your weapons.
Pretty good, yeah?
There are shopkeepers that sell goods, plus you can sell your mission spoils for a little extra money in your pocket. One very nice feature is the ability to order clothes. Whether you shop for items or find them during missions, you can go to the Thompson's workshop and request a special order. If you want gloves, a jacket, a pouch, or new shoes, you can add these items to the order to give your gear special perks. Different items will affect each piece of gear differently. You can attach an item to make a stronger coat. If you want more ammo for your sidearm, you can request a pouch that does exactly that. Creating gear that fits you and your playstyle is important. Side note, you can go to one of your comrades to upgrade your weapons with extra ragnites. You can upgrade your squad's items too. There's just so many of them. Tip number 5, roll call. Valkyria Revolution has many characters who each play a different role. Whether they're more of a shield bearer, a support, a spellcaster, or a quick attacker with sword claws, they all have roles they can play in your squad to make completing a mission easier. Surprisingly enough, you aren't just playing as Amleth. You have the ability to switch to anyone in your squad to play as them. You can just build a squad of your choosing, so definitely remember to upgrade their weapons. When you're not playing as other members of your squad, their AIs take over. In the menu system under Tactics, you can actually influence this AI by changing their priorities and focuses. You can direct someone to focus on melee attacks, support, alchemy, healing, evading, or defending. However you want your AI companion to play, that is how you can set them, ensuring you always have the perfect team to support you. This game is really about finding and optimizing the best group dynamic to match your playstyle and crush your enemies. Valkyria Revolution is a game that features an immersive story that keeps story lovers and RPG fans satisfied. If you're someone who loves to explore new worlds, then you'll love this game. These have been 5 tips for Valkyria Revolution. Back to you in the studio.